now we're on a roll. And now, directly from Las Vegas, where he did his latest reading, I would like you to give a warm ship welcome to Jack Green. Would you welcome Jack Green? Jack, come on up. 3 minutes. Remember, each one has 3 minutes.
You better be good or you get the suitcase. We'll have Jack in the box.
I'll never make this as long as the termite kid's out of the box. I have a Robert Service poem written especially for the senior citizens, named for the children, and about half of you probably won't understand it. So ask Maurice Templeton afterwards for an explanation, or anybody from North Carolina, as far as that goes, can give it to you. Ma tried to wash her garden slacks, but couldn't get them clean, and so she thought she'd soak them in a bucket of benzene. It worked all right. She wrung them out, then wondered what she'd do with all that bucket load of high explosive residue. She knew that it was dangerous to scatter it around, for Grandpa liked to throw his lighted matches on the ground. Somehow she didn't dare to pour it down the kitchen sink, and what the heck to do with it, poor Ma just couldn't think. Then nature seemed to give the clue, as down the garden lot she spied the edifice that graced a solitary spot. Their palace of necessity, the family joy and pride, enshrined in morning glory vine with graded seats inside. Just like that cabin Goldilocks found occupied by 3, but in this case, B-E-A-R was spelt B-A-R-E. A tiny seat for Baby Bear, a medium for Ma, a full-sized section sacred to the bear of Grandpapa. Well, Ma was mighty glad to get that worry off her mind, and hefting up the bucket so combustibly inclined, she hurried down the garden to that refuge so discreet, and dumped the liquid menace safely through the center seat. Next morning, old Grandpa arose. He made a hearty meal and sniffed the air and said, "By gosh, how full of beans I feel. Darned if I ain't as fresh as paint. My joy will be complete with just a quiet session on the usual morning seat. To smoke me pipe and meditate and maybe write a poem. For that's the time that bits of rhyme gets jiggy in me dome." He sat down on that special seat, slicked shiny by his age, and looking like Walt Whitman, just a silver-whiskered sage. He filled his corncob to the brim and tamped it snugly down and chuckled, "Of a special day, I guess this be the crown." He lit the weed. It soothed his need. It was so soft and sweet. And then he dropped the lighted match, clinging through the middle seat. His little grandchild, Rosaline, cried from the kitchen door, "Oh, Ma, come quick, there's something wrong. I heard a dreadful roar. Oh, Ma, I see a sheet of flame. It's climbing high and higher. Oh, Mommy dear, I sadly fear our comfort cot's caught fire." Poor Ma was thrilled with horror at the words of Rosaline. She thought of Grandpa's matches and that bucket of benzene. So down the garden, geared on high, she ran with all her power. For regular was Grandpa, and she knew it was his hour. Then gasping Rosaline, she peered into the fire, a roaring, soaring furnace now, perchance old Grandpa's pyre. But as them twain expressed their pain, they heard a hearty cheer. Behold the old rapscallion, sitting in the duck pond near. His silver whiskers singed away, a gosh almighty wreck, with half a yard of toilet seat entwined about his neck. He cried, "Say folks, did you hear the big blowout I made? It scared me stiff. I hope you ones was not too much afraid. But I'd best now be crawling out of this dog-gasted wet. For what I aim to figure out is what the heck I ate."
love this show.